Some places feel familiar before you've ever been there. Today, we're chasing one of those places. The city of Edoras. We hike Mount Sunday, the filming location from Lord of the Rings. Along the way, we make an unexpected stop at an old limestone quarry with a stone cottage and relics from a different era, and a few surprises hiding in an abandoned explosive storage.
Oh, there's another one.
We push deeper into high country, gravel roads, snow still sitting on the peaks, until Mount Sunday rises out of the valley. Boots on, and Middle Earth opens up in every direction. We'll take you all the way up and finish the day the best way possible. A dip and lake camp. Let's hit the road. This is the Scenic Route. Edoras, Lord of the Rings.
Oh boy!
We are off to Mount Sunday. This place is infamously super windy, like over 100 km/h winds. This will be the first Lord of the Rings location we've been to. We've seen a bunch of Lord of the Rings stuff. We roll out of Christchurch and head south on State Highway 1. Then we hit the Rakaia River Bridge, stretching about 1.8 kilometers across one of New Zealand's famous braided rivers. You don't just cross a river here, you cross an entire landscape. And once we turn off the highway, it's pure Kiwi road trip. Narrow lanes, big skies, and hedges trimmed like walls. Methven often mentioned as a base town for Lord of the Rings crews working around the high country near Mount Sunday. The GPS leads the way, Edoras, Lord of the Rings. But before we reach Mount Sunday, we took a turn off the main road and ended up at Burnett Quarry Reserve, a forgotten limestone quarry with a stone cottage still standing, a bridge to nowhere, a cabin full of history, wow, and lizards hiding where the workers once stored their explosives. Fritz does not want to drive here.
No!
We found this place almost by accident. A narrow road, dropping fast, one of those moments where you're not quite sure if you should keep going.
We can walk through this.
From above, you get a sense of how tucked away this place really is. Quiet, hidden, almost forgotten. Okay, well, we didn't expect to come here. There's an old stone house and a sketch bridge. And it looks pretty cool. Let's go check it out. Ah, there's an old bridge. That's pretty cool. That's not that sketch. It's built really thick.
Oh, it stops.
Yeah, it most definitely does stop. It's a bridge to nowhere.
Oh! I did not expect that. I didn't expect that either.
Some cool old quarry equipment of some kind. Man, look at those solid wheels.
Yeah, holy dino.
Yeah.
That looks like railroad.
Oh, yeah.
Some...
Railroad wheels. It's like a winch or a crane.
Look, there's T.L. Cooper 1901 and A.T. Cooper 1975.
Oh, let's go look inside.
No way.
Walking inside feels like stepping back in time. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. Look at how the inside of the stacked stone. Solid stone, laid piece by piece, meant to handle years of abuse. Oh, here's a cool view of the old cottage.
Yeah.
Above us, a small loft and a roof that started as grass and thatch, later protected with tin to keep the weather out. Eventually, we step back outside, leaving the quiet behind us. Just nearby is a small stone storage shed. It's a cool old storage bunker or something there. We heard this was used to store the explosives used for the mine.
Storage.
Oh, I wonder what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the lizard.
Is that what you fell?
Oh, he's gone underneath there.
Oh, there's a lizard.
Oh, there's another one. There's three.
Holy Donna.
Oh.
Here's one.
He's so cute.
You got it?
He's so soft.
Look at that little guy. So cute.
His pet.
No, you can't keep them as pets.
I can feel his little tail.
Oh, you are quick.
He's so silky.
Very
So
cute.
soft.
We'll look up exactly which kind of these guys are. Cute little guy.
Yep.
Oh.
They're so silky. Oh, he's so quick. You are the cutest thing ever. Look at their long toes.
Yeah.
Hi, little guy. You got some good camouflage.
Yeah, that one.
He's like, shh, I'm not here.
I'm invisible.
Oh.
It's okay. Do they look different?
Yep.
Yeah, very. Look, Mom.
Oh, wow.
One's very speckly compared to the other. Pretty cool, huh, girlies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to find some geckos.
Very cute.
And now off to Mount Sunday. What was that, Angelina?
Geckos were the highlights, of course.
Well, we love animals. Makes sense, makes sense.
We've been wanting to catch one. We haven't seen one yet. I guess we just need a pantry gecko. Pantry gecko? I want a pantry gecko.
He could eat the spiders.
But we've heard of people finding geckos and stuff in their pantry.
Eat down some of the spiders.
He could eat down some of the spiders. As we turn down Ashburton Gorge Road, the landscape starts to open up. We cross the south branch of the Ashburton River on a narrow, one-lane bridge. From above, the river cuts through the valley, steep hills, peaks rising on both sides. The seal disappears, the gravel takes over, and suddenly the land stretches wide. Open plains rolling out into the heart of Hakatere. We stop for a moment and lift straight up, getting a sense of how big this place really is. Every direction feels endless. And with Mount Sunday just ahead of us, we carry on. You guys have never heard the saying Mach Chicken?
Saying mock or like bark? I've never heard mock chicken.
Like Mach 2, because it's really fast, meaning that if you go down that hill tobogganing, that hill right there,
Yeah.
you'd be going Mach Chicken going down that thing, and you would die.
Camping?
Yeah, that'd be a cool area. We'd have to get a tent.
There's bathrooms. Probably long drops, but which we call outhouses.
Yeah.
A term I've never heard before. Long drop, like outhouse.
Yep.
Oh, now Malaya thinks it might be a good idea.
Check out these little batches. What a cool area to have a house in. What a different area of New Zealand. Okay, this is amazing. It's the first time we can see it. There it is. Mount Sunday, finally coming into view. The exact hill used for Edoras in The Lord of the Rings. From here, you can see why they chose it. The backdrop is stunning. So we drop down from the lookout and head toward it. The road winds in the valley, and before long, we're crossing the one-way bridge over Potts River, with Mount Sunday getting closer every second. It's amazing.
The mountains are incredible.
No wonder they picked this place for the movie.
Yeah.
And it's summer and there's still snow. It says we're 5 kilometers away.
The yellow and purple flowers and the ditches is so cute.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Look at that way.
Wow. It's like all sandy.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, you can see the trail up.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
This is a little rough.
keys to the kingdom.
Okay, well, we're here. Made it. Drive was pretty easy. Yeah. Wow.
We're gonna climb that mountain.
Yeah, that we are.
Calls
What?
it a mountain when it's like the side actual mountain.
Yeah, it's like a mini mountain compared to the giant mountains, but
Okay, well, you heard that. It's nothing to Jelena. So she gonna climb it without complaining, without whimper dogging. She gonna be just fine. Because it ain't nothing.
ain't nothing. Now we need horses. We're galloping up.
Is that what we need, Fritz?
Yeah. We could be Gandalf, Legolas.
Jelena, you see this unique moss?
Yeah.
You love moss.
It's so little. It's like little flowers. Oh,
It is like little flowers. Yeah, that's what they call strollers here. They call it a pram.
I've never heard that.
We're just discussing. This isn't a very good path for strollers. Or like they call them here, prams. Or buggy. I've heard it called a buggy too.
A buggy?
Yeah, look at the snow over there.
Oh, there's a lot. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The one-way bridge. The water's so clear. I'm so excited to get into the lake after.
There's a swinging bridge coming up.
That water is so clear. Kings of Middle Earth. Chinook or king salmon?
I like salmon.
That's Chinook, so that's what we would call our warm winds from the mountains.
Yeah.
One person.
Oh, one
person.
person at a time.
One.
Well, you go first, Bear.
Bear. Can you see that smile face?
While she was defying her Maja. And the Fritz?
Okay. It's my bouncy.
Oh, it's quite bouncy.
Yeah, you didn't skip across the bridge.
Oh, I'm less skippy than you guys.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we're going to the top of that.
Yes,
Why
we
wouldn't
are.
we?
You said it was gonna be easy.
Yeah, you were
I
like,
said it's not a mountain.
you're like, it ain't no thing.
I said it ain't a mountain compared to the actual mountains around it.
Yeah, remember we said no whimper dogging. You said you weren't gonna whimper
I
dog.
haven't whimpered down.
A little bit of a river crossing. Right here. Right there.
Oh man. I don't really want to get my shoes wet. There's a bridge over there. What? Angelina, you're the rock climber.
Wow.
Yeah, it's huge.
That's where they buried the King Sung.
I'm way down here.
It's got stairs.
Yeah.
Can you hear all the sheep?
Yeah.
It is steep. Oh. Oh my goodness. Close to the top.
Oh.
Yeah, here's the summit.
Okay, well, we're sitting right where the golden hall was. It's time for a little snack.
And a little snack. I brought the precious.
Precious. Are you girls ready? We brought ketchup chips.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know this was
That's right. So something we can't find here is ketchup chips. This is the thing that like only exists in Canada. In fact, if you say ketchup, lots of the people here don't even know what you're talking about. They go, "Oh, you mean tomato sauce?"
One chip at a
Like,
time.
But we have.
Smell it. Oh my goodness, it smells so good.
One chip at a time.
It smells so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That's where we start singing the national anthem. Oh, Canada.
I feel like myself again. I can feel my accent coming back. Do you like my
You feel your accent coming back, Bear?
Uh-huh. Do you like my precious?
That's a very nice precious. That's where they had the town built.
It took about 10 months to build and about 10 days to film, and then they took it all down.
Yeah, they had to hire the army to come in because it's conservation land, so they had to hire the army to come in to build the road. And then even where they took up dirt, they put the dirt in a nursery so that way they could put the dirt back and the grass back and everything back in its proper spot. So everything they built had to be completely taken down.
Put back perfectly.
New Zealand takes their conservation very seriously.
Yep.
As they should, with everything that's happened in the past. With all the settlers bringing all the predators and everything, and they're slowly recovering to be predator free in 2050, I do believe was their goal.
Okay, so I do believe Helm's Deep is over there.
You can see it right over. Yeah.
Where those mountains come together.
Yeah.
It's so cool being here. The glorious Lord of the Rings land.
Yep. Okay, we're trying to get an epic shot from Lord of the Rings right now.
Yep.
Here, what is it? What's the shot, Fritz? See if we can see it. Not really. I'll show you the shot. She loves horses, so this is where
It's very key.
the actors rode their horses. She probably cares a lot less about the actors and a lot more about the horses. Here we go, we got the shot. Now the girls actually want to go in the lake, so
I think so.
I guess I'm gonna have to put on my togs.
Put on a swimsuit.
Yeah, we've said it before, but togs is what they call it in New Zealand. And sandals aren't sandals, they're jandals. So if you're going to the beach, you grab your togs, you grab your jandals, and you go for a swim.
Slip, slop, slap.
Oh yes, that's right. Slip on some clothes that protect you from UV, slop on some sunscreen, and slap on a hat.
Yeah.
The UV here is pretty strong. So I did slap on some stuff, and I'm wearing clothes. So, I mean, that counts as some clothes for UV. But I did not slap on a hat.
Oh, there's a cow.
Are you coming this way? We'll let you go.
Is that a Jersey cow?
Oh.
Oh, we got climbing? Is that what
Oh.
Dead.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
No, I don't hold purses. I'm sorry. I don't hold purses. Gotta look out for the stumpy.
Run down that hill.
She doesn't like being called Stumpy.
Watch out, Dad. Stompy will beat your butt.
You gonna get stomped.
Oh, you guys going die. It's so weird for us. It's almost Christmas, and it looks like this.
It's so warm. It
Back-
doesn't really feel like Christmas is coming.
Back where we come from, it looks like this.
Weather report! I think you can figure out what the weather report is.
Canada, it gets cold, man. I think the coldest I've seen is -40. I think that's the coldest I've ever seen, but up north from where we come from, we've heard of -50 and in the close to -60s. That's crazy.
It's only -40 when school's closed. Anything below that, you're going to school.
It's 3 minutes with exposed skin gets frostbite. So it's like sunburn, but ouchier. It doesn't hurt when it first happens. It hurts when it thaws.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's filled up since we got here. Oh, we're guessing? Okay.
4.5.
Okay, we're guessing how many kilometers? Bear says 4.5 and meters of elevation.
Okay, 75?
75 meters of elevation?
I'm guessing 3 kilometers and 100 meters elevation.
3 kilometers and 100.
5 and 1.5. What?
5 and
How many
150.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
I'm gonna go 4 and 107.
5.2 for distance.
Wow.
Oh,
Mom on that one.
Fair.
Nice work, it says.
and there's no Wi-Fi.
Okay, so we'll find out later.
Anyways.
Mount Sunday behind us. Now it's time to head for a swim. We roll onto the one-lane bridge one more time over Potts River, slowing down so we can actually take it in. Clearwater, wide braids, mountains sitting on both sides of the valley. Then Lake Clearwater shows up on our left, the first hint that we are back in lake country. And the road turns rough again as we follow the dirt track down towards the shoreline, because Lake Camp is just around the corner. Oh snap. Are you ready?
You too.
Okay, girls, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
We all made it in eventually. That's the fastest I've ever got in. I wonder why.
That is the fastest Fritz has ever got in water. I don't think I've ever seen Fritz get in the water that fast.
Mom.
She splashed her mother. There's like one rule in this family, and it's you do not splash the Fritz. I'm sure you'll see on camera the devastation from the side. Devastation showed here.
Watch the...
It was extreme devastation.
Extreme devastation.
Yeah. We've been swimming in the ocean for a while, and to swim now in freshwater, oh, it's so nice. Camp Lake was beautiful, refreshing, chilly. Rocks are hard to walk on. Now, it's time for the drive home. Eventually, we had to leave Lake Camp behind. Wet, happy, and tired from the day. We point the car back toward home and let the road carry us out of the high country. A few more one-lane bridges, a quick pause for oncoming traffic, and we're on our way. And just like that, the mountains start to fall behind us. With Rakaia Gorge walkway up ahead, the perfect final stop on the way home. How much elevation gain was there, Bear?
Working on it. I think it was 135.
I don't even remember what everybody guessed, so we have to look that up.
Angelina, remember what you guessed for elevation gain? I guessed 150, so I'm over.
I thought I guessed 125, but I'm gonna have to look back because.
So then Dad would have won.
We pull up to the Rakaia Gorge, and the view is unreal. The bridge hanging over the canyon, and the river cutting through the landscape below. The hills rolling out in every direction. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit like and subscribe for more family-friendly New Zealand road trips and hidden spots. Thanks for coming along with us, and as always, keep exploring.